guys, it's Misty here. Welcome back. So I think this is a week 55 keto update. It's the last weigh-in for March. So let's hear those numbers.
366.4 pounds.
So I am 366 pounds, which is a 5-pound loss from last week, but a 1-pound gain from whenever I weighed in the other day. I'm not surprised that I gained weight. I was actually anticipating a little bit more because I did a lot this weekend and I have been having lower back pain and some swelling and inflammation since then. So I'm sure that that's just water weight that will come back off. So that means for the month of March, if I count the 365, I'm down 6 pounds, which isn't bad. I do wish it were a little bit more, but it is what it is at this point. So last week was pretty good. I got on an antibiotic on Tuesday. My doctor said I had a UTI. So I took Cipro, and by, I want to say Thursday, my numbers seem to be acting better. Now I've seen a couple of comments about people mentioning that, 168 isn't good and those kinds of things. My doctor, and you'll have to talk to your own doctor, my doctor says that between 130 and 160 or 170 is really good for a diabetic. And he said the 90 to 120 is a range for those people who aren't diabetic. So I think I've mentioned that before. And my ultimate goal is to get my blood sugars, figure out the ratios, the macros, those kinds of things, to get my blood sugar where it is consistently a lower number unless I have an infection. And I was talking to my therapist today about it because yesterday my fasting blood sugar was like 203. And it's just like, what the hell? So it's really, and I didn't eat anything yesterday except for the pork fat. I don't know if you guys saw that little clip on Instagram. I batched cooked yesterday, or bulk cooked, whatever you want to call it. I made 2 pans of lasagna. I made roasted 10 pounds of potatoes, cooked green beans, cooked pork chops and stuff for Rob. And I didn't eat any of it. And I had that little bit of pork fat. And I ended up taking a shot. So that's what it finally took to get my blood sugar down yesterday. So I'm really, I don't want to say discouraged. That's not the right word because I could have buried my face yesterday in a pile of potatoes and I didn't. But I'm really hesitant to see if my endocrinologist is going to allow me to continue not with insulin. And I'm really hesitant to see if I think I can continue without taking insulin. So as far as eating wise last week, I didn't overeat, anything. I didn't have anything extra. It's crazy because I think it was Friday. Sorry, my eye is itching. On Friday, I had a snack where I literally took a tablespoon of peanut butter and sprinkled some Lily's chocolate chips on it. And that did nothing to my blood sugar. And then I ate, some mixed nuts. That's what it was. And my blood sugar went, so... Geez, there were cashews and pistachios, so that might have been it. So yeah, as far as my plan for this week, I bought 5 1-pound packages of hamburger meat. I think it's the 70-30. It may be a ground chuck. I don't remember. So I am going to eat that and a bulletproof coffee every day this week. I will be adding butter to the hamburger meat, and that's just to see what happens to my blood sugar. So on Tuesday, I filmed the update after the doctor. Okay, I was like, did I talk about the 90/64? And I think April is just going to be a month of experimentation to see what exactly is the right fit for my body. And I feel like this whole journey has been playing with macros, playing with calories. I think if nothing else, the fat fast showed me that my body, at least my blood sugars, run better when I have a higher fat diet. And I know there are 50,000 different opinions on whether a fat person should do keto at a higher fat ratio. Honestly, I'm gonna do what works for the blood sugar. The blood sugar is always gonna take precedence if I never lose another pound this year, as long as my blood sugars are in control and through diet, and I am doing what I need to do to take care of the diabetes, then the weight is always going to be second. Always. Because I mentioned this in the last video, or I mentioned this in a video before. I'm not losing weight for vanity. I'm not losing weight because I feel like I'm less than. I'm not losing weight because I feel like my life will be better if I lose weight. I'm losing weight because I have a goal in mind, and that's back surgery. And then hopefully also a hysterectomy. So I have a number. The 200 number is a goal set by a doctor, and I'm trying to get there. And I do want to lose weight, but more importantly than that, I want the blood sugar and the diabetes under control. So without surgery, I know a lot of people suggest surgery, and I know I even have a friend that had weight loss surgery, and she's dropped a ton of weight. But at the end of the day, weight loss surgery doesn't solve any issues. Plus, I just cannot with the odds. 3% of people are successful on weight loss surgery after 5 years. So I really want to do this low and slow. If it's slow as hell, then it's slow as hell. My main thing is, again, the blood sugars. And there's no guarantee that weight loss surgery would even help with that. There's also an issue. Myasthenia gravis patients have a really hard time under anesthesia. So there is an increased risk of me being put under. There's also an increased risk with me having, an infection that won't heal. I have a scar. When I had my gallbladder removed, the doctor he went in right where my bra strap, like my bra band sets on my, chest area, and that got infected. And I wasn't even on the mycophenolate then. So it's like, it's not just as simple as going and having surgery. So, and plus my therapist said today, he's like, surgery would kind of be admitting defeat to you. And I'm like, you may be right, because I am determined to do this on my own. I will do this on my own. If you guys don't know, I'm a Taurus and I'm very tenacious. When I get a goal in my brain, I almost always bring it to fruition. So I'm going to continue to do this at my own pace. I'm going to continue playing with macros and see where it fits within, whatever I'm doing. And that's kind of how I'm going to continue with things. So, Jays. It's like I said, for this week, it's going to be bulletproof coffee and then hamburger meat with butter. If I have any hunger towards the end of the day, I will drink another bulletproof coffee. I'll do decaf, or I'll do butter broth or something like that. So we'll see how the week plays out. In a second kind of thing for the hamburger meat is to, I've mentioned in the past that I've tried to get away from food as pleasure and try to shift my brain more to food as fuel. And luckily, like I said, the cravings I have these days are not physical cravings. I've been keto, this is what, the 26th, 27th? 26th. 26 days. The whole entire month of March, I haven't strayed. So, I know my body's back in ketosis. I know that, things are moving the way they should be. And hopefully things will just continue. So, what was I saying? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. So one thing I do want to mention is I mentioned keto stickers, and I have created some. So I will show you guys. Turn the camera down so you guys can see what I have. There are 5 sheets. You can buy them individually for $5.50 a piece, or you can get the bundle for $25, which saves you a couple of bucks. So I will have a link down below to the listing in my Etsy shop. I am going to put them in my Etsy shop. I don't know how long I'm going to keep them around. I'll let you know. And then if you have any ideas for other ones that I don't have, that I don't show, you can feel free to send me a message and I'll see what we can do. So my goal for April is to lose another 8 pounds. 2 pounds a week is a really healthy weight loss, so people say. Excuse me, I need a drink. And my main goal is to go see the endocrinologist on the 10th. On the 10th, and have my A1C be as close to 7 as I can get it. So yeah, I mean, April is my birthday is on the 29th of April. I'll be 40 years old, which is just, I was talking to my therapist today. I was like, I hate milestone birthdays because I never feel like I have accomplished enough to be that milestone age. At 25, I felt like I hadn't done enough. At 35, 30, I didn't feel like I'd done enough. And now that I've reached 40, I almost feel the same way, except then I remember that I have a master's degree, I had a good career, like I have a home, I have a husband. We were financially stable. That's kind of went down the drain since I had to leave my job. But I have a home, I have whatever my health I have. So, and like I said, I've accomplished a lot, and I need to be not grateful. That's not the word I'm looking for, but I have to realize that I've done a lot with my life to have lived 40 years. So therapy was weird today. I think I told you guys this story, but we had a tornado here the day after Christmas. Has it been almost 3 years? 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago? I don't remember. And the morning I woke up, I had this anxiousness about me, and I felt like we needed to go somewhere. And that was the feeling I had. I told Rob, I was like, we need to go somewhere. I don't care where we go. Like, we were looking at Disney World. I mean, I was a plane, get the hell out of Dodge. I just had that feeling that we needed to go, that intuition that we needed to go. And Rob's like, okay, where do you want to go? I said, let me go take a nap, and when I wake up, we'll decide where we want to go. Well, when I woke up, it had already started storming, and then we had a tornado a block away that day. So this morning, I'm filming this on Monday, I woke up with that same kind of anxiousness. Now, I don't have the flight, like I feel like I need to get out of Dodge, but I do have that anxiousness, like the weather is going to be bad or something. So I know people may think that's hoo-ha, but I told Rob after the tornado passed through, I said, I will never doubt my intuition ever again in my life. Because like I said, that morning I just woke up and I was like, we gotta go. Something's gonna happen, we gotta go. So I woke up today with that little bit anxiousness. So I'm like, I feel like it's hard to catch my breath. I don't want to take a Valium. I want to keep my brains about me. I practiced getting in our shelter today. Like, I have this anxiety about having to wrangle Roxy and me, and we keep I grew up in Oklahoma, so I am no stranger to tornadoes. So we have a toolbox that has like water and wind up flashlights and a wind-up radio, like prepared. My phones are charged, my shoes are all, like I'm always prepared for bad weather. But this morning when I woke up with that bit of anxiousness, that's the only thing I can think of. And the weather today, Dallas had a really bad tornado, I think in 2011, I can't remember. And it looked the exact same way that it looked today. So hopefully there's no bad weather. But the sun is out and tis the season. That's what I said earlier today. Tis the season. It's tornado season, and for those of us who live in Tornado Alley. So anyway, this update is all over the damn place. So let me show you the keto stickers, and then I will see you guys next week for a weigh-in. I'm not posting a vlog today. I had a rough weekend, and again, I was busy cooking and stuff like that, so I don't really have the footage that I want to post for a vlog, but I will be posting vlogs for the rest of the week. So thank you again. Let me show these stickers, and I will see you later. All right, guys, I got you turned around. So, like I said, I have 5 sticker sheets. So I have a couple that are hashtags. I thought these were really good. So the first one says not today carbs. And it'll be cut out. I haven't cut these yet because I didn't have time, but it'll be cut out around. You can use these in your planners. You can put these on a calendar. That's what I plan to do with the ones I'm going to show you in a little bit. You can use these really however you want to. And this one says hitting macros like a boss. I love that. So those are the 2 that are like just word related. I have this one that are kind of puns. So it says bacon is my bestie with a little bacon. I know guac is extra, so am I. Powered by butter, bacon, and coffee. I prefer avocado, but first we bulletproof with a butter and a coffee. Protein bro, and then past the butter. So that's those. And you can see there's circle stickers. You can put them wherever you want to. And then there's this one, which is no carbs. So there's like X over spaghetti, potatoes, bread, pretzels, donuts, cookies, fries, and a chocolate cake. So I thought if you're somewhere and you want to say nope to that, you can put that on your calendar. And these are the ones that I plan on using the most. It's a little trophy and it says Keto AF. So every day that I'm keto, I'm gonna put one of these on my calendar. So like I said, these will be $25 if you buy all 5, or they're $5.50 a piece. I also have other stickers, kind of weight loss related. I have some workout stickers. I have some scales, those kinds of things. So again, this will all be linked down in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you real soon. Bye for now.